Inside their head, they're going, this is it. This is going to be the best goose chasing experience I've had my whole life. We do wildlife management with fully trained border collies, keeping geese and nuisance wildlife off of various different facilities.
We found out about Bet and Greg about 3 years ago when we were having trouble with geese, a lot of geese around the ponds, getting in the way of traffic sometimes. They're really effective. It's like sort of once they've kind of worked the area, they sort of own it. It's like the dog, you know, like this is my pond now. And I guess somehow the birds know that and respect that.
We live on the Rocky River, so our property backs up to the river, and we've got 13 acres here and a great place for dogs and horses and kids to grow up.
These are about 4 weeks, and this one is a little bit older. I like feeding them in the morning because I get to play with them. They're very cute. Very cute. Yes.
We have 4 daughters, and all 4 of them play an integral part in our business. You know, we all work as a team.
There we go. That's all of them.
And everybody has a job to do every day. Good girl, she's so proud of herself. I actually start out with a mop when they're about 6 to 7 weeks old, and I let them chase the mop around on the floor. Yeah, it looks like this one's going to become a flyaway goose dog, huh? Yeah. So when they're about 12 weeks old, I start to work them on ducks in a very controlled environment so the birds are safe and the puppies are safe. And we get them super jazzed up about ducks. We really focus on strengths of the dogs, and we bring those strengths out. My main 2 dogs are Greg and Bet.
That'll do, Greg!
Greg's a soldier. He's not going to do anything wrong. He's going to do exactly what he's asked to do when he's asked to do it, no questions asked. Bet's my limit pusher, you know. She and I have a give and take relationship. I let her kind of have a little bit of slack because she does make good decisions. Walk, walk, and she listens when it's necessary.
Here, here.
So the reason that we use border collies is because the body movement and the body presence of a border collie triggers a predator response inside of the head of the bird. So when I bring a border collie onto a site, I bring in the mind of the goose a wolf or a coyote that's there to hunt. But in the mind of the border collie, it's just working, it's herding. They're a pretty amazing team, that's for sure. And brother and sister, so there's a lot of sibling rivalry, and Bet thinks that Greg screws off too much, and Greg thinks that you should play when you shouldn't sometimes, and Bet gets mad. Bet's trust in me and her love for me is more than anything I've ever seen. I mean, this dog worships the ground that I walk on, you know, and I feel that from her. Bet does this cool trust fall thing where she'll jump up and fall into my arms. I mean, dogs don't do that. They just don't put themselves at risk trusting that people are going to be there for them. I feel dogs. I always have. It's a communication in a sense that I get a feeling from a dog, and I feel like that my job is to take them to that level. That's really the reason that I do what I do, is that that connection and seeing those dogs do well and get out in the world and do well, and they're gaining confidence that, hey, you know, I got this, I've got the world, you know, I can handle everything.
I want to thank you.